No. Gotcha. Saved your career. Anyways,
Clipped it.
clipped and shipped. You already know how it is out here.
Where's... Can I get this sussy? The Among Us.
Forgot about that.
The Among Us.
Saved the picture and everything, and I didn't do anything with it.
Can I get some smogus?
Amogus.
I'm gonna make multiple pictures of my character's face for range of emotions.
For Amogus.
Nah, just in general.
Oh yeah,
You know, I'm actually surprised this isn't just like your Discord profile picture.
Bro, Chopper's my fave.
Giga Chad, oh gosh.
Hell no. First, because I need to come up with what his face looks like. Second, I don't know what to do.
You drew him right there.
Right where? I know, but his face changes every time I draw him.
Shit, you're right.
You got
So
like
we
the
should've
basic
closed.
outline, but not like a consistent idea of what he looks like.
Amogus. Oh gosh. Whoops.
The lore is deep, the lore is deep.
The lore is deep. Meanwhile, I drew Carlioso earlier and to finish his outfit.
See the WIP, bro. Let's see it.
Nah, bro, I gotta upload your Amogus.
Let's see the WIP, bro. Let's see
You'll
it.
see it when I finish sketching everything, alright?
Just, bro, post the fucking process, bro.
Sorry, bro, you gotta wait.
Why?
Because I said so.
Why?
Because I said so, buddy. Sorry. You have to wait.
Nobody, listen. Post your whips.
No. You have to wait,
Post
man.
them. Post them.
Nope. Nope.
Post them, bro.
No.
Come on, bro. Post them.
Not doing it.
Come on, bro. Post them.
No, shoot. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Bogus.
I don't know if you heard me, William, but when we were in the mall, there was like this little girl that was in the Lego store. I was looking at Legos, and like out of the corner of my eye, I see her jacket, and it's a fucking imposter jacket.
Hey, yo.
I told Jake, because she like we went to the next store, and she also went to the next store with us. And I told Jake, I'm like, that girl has an Among Us jacket on, and he looked, he's like, oh my god.
Sussy Among Us.
Sussy ass niggas Among Us.
It's great. This is possibly my best work.
It is your best work so far. I love it so much. Now I just have to wait for Liu's references. Otherwise, it's just
so
the walk.
I'm assuming that these ones will be more of a hassle than these ones, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm not really too sure how to feel because I've never been put under anesthesia. So
You on your way, Jake, or should we start without you?
So scary.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Like a demon
Okay.
over
Yeah.
you, and then it like suffocates.
You know what's gonna happen, Kaide? It's
Oh,
gonna be
I
like
think
my vision's gonna fade to black, and then I'm gonna wake up in the Skyrim car.
Amogus.
You finally awake.
For me, when I went under anesthetics, basically what they said is you might feel tightness in your chest and you feel like you're gonna want to
See.
Yeah.
and then you do, like at least.
So there's like 3 different
cough,
pictures
and then
of
all of a sudden,
Ugash.
you, like, pass out,
Oh my
and
gosh.
then you wake up in another room.
Also, I need to shave a little bit. A little peach fuzz right here.
Peach.
Yeah, a little peach fuzz.
That's more than peach fuzz.
Okay, maybe a little bit more than peach fuzz. And my hair is getting really long. Anyhow, to the surgeon's office.
Like a.
Vroom.
I don't know how to.
If I had these pictures like physically, I'd put them in my fridge
It feels so weird bringing a camera into it.
so I could have the lovely drawings of Ugash, Zuga, Zurich, Ugran.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab. I gotta go grab the puppy food.
Oguk.
Ugash, Suga, Zurek, Ugran, Oguk.
Ugash, Zuga, Zurich, Ugran, Oh, gook.
Among
One more time.
Us.
Uga, Shizuga, Zurich,
Zurich.
Ugran, oh,
Oh,
gook.
gook.
Like that.
Oh yeah, William.
What's up, dude?
What's the process of making my own potions?
Honestly, there's no like official rule set for it, so we would have to homebrew it.
I thought of
Because I was thinking like, what better way to like build up my followers if I can use like a potion of the blue flower.
this discussion recently. Is the strong
Fighter 5's final hurrah? March 22 update trailer. So SF5 is done. This is like the last big one. There might be, mind you, there might.
Also, I really loved. I thought maybe like the Nirvana song would be too overused or whatever, but really good.
That shit was sexual, bro.
Something in my. Oh, cool. Yeah. Someone already may have some rules. Let's take a look at this. When you gain a tool proficiency, you learn 3 common recipes associated with the tool. Cool.
Jake, do you want his chin to be as square as John Cena's, or do you want it to be like Bruce Lee's?
It's what's with John Cena and you guys, bro?
You're the one. I don't know.
I didn't say you look like John Cena, bro.
Here's the walk, bro.
It's a walk.
Do you want his chin as square as the walk?
Walk or nah. I'm kind of like Bruce Lee,
All right.
John Cena.
not John Cena,
No, Sheena.
not John Cena. I don't see it on the server, brother.
I can send you an invite.
The great Sheena.
Doesn't say you're playing. Oh, maybe your Steam's offline.
Yeah, Steam. There.
Who's the actor for the Riddler?
I forget his name.
All day now.
Paul Dano? Sheesh.
Yep.
He really pulled off the crazy white guy.
Yeah, he did. Just goes to show anyone can be physically scary, but only a select amount of breed can really just
Sell the crazy.
look like a normal person, be insane. But fucking insane.
What's your favorite part of the movie, bro?
The Batmobile scene. Just hearing that, dude. Honestly, like hearing it in IMAX and all the gunshots and everything, it sounded so like the punches too. Good.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about in his boots, bro, when he's walking?
oh yeah, every
Oh,
time
yeah.
he stomps, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That shit made me hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much information, but still, that movie's great.
I'm saying, bro.
It was pretty.
And the fact that like even in the very beginning, like soon as like they were talking like about the bat signal and how like even when people saw the bat signal, they'd look in like a dark corridor, and even though he wasn't there, they'd be scared. And it's like, oh, let's go. Everyone is terrified, even though he wasn't even there. This man is absolutely making shit pants shit.
It's great.
When you two,
It's great. Yeah. Obviously. Actually, no. I know he's not coming for me, bro. The foot.
What if you're a hardened criminal?
Or if I was a hardened criminal, I would probably just kill myself instead, because that would be the better outcome than being caught by Batman.
Batman catch you selling an ounce.
Eighth, bro. Yeah.
An eighth, exactly.
Getting
I
your
love this
sternum.
stupid TikToks where it's like you're like coming back from the library, but you have an overdue book.
Bro, I have a few of them I sent to Cody and William, but I couldn't send them to you because they were spoilers.
Damn, bro. We'll send them
I have
to
a
you
few
now.
saved. I will have to look for them.
Damn.
Great, I'm ready. Actually,
That's so cool.
Oh.
There's a on the Endwalker soundtrack. There's a chip-tuned version of the main theme.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
On Spotify?
No, it's not on Spotify yet.
Where is it?
You can only buy it from iTunes at the moment.
Oh, dang.
But you can hear like a preview of it if you click like the sample button. Bum, 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 bum.
Cancel like Race Rocket. I think you can cancel Jet Knives. You can cancel some other things too.
Did you jet knives?
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, well, I'm back.
Holy, Jet's useless now. I'm not playing Jet anymore, dude.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Everyone here? Everyone ready? What's up?
sir.
Did you see
What's up?
my clue?
I did not. Anyways. Anyone need a recap of what's going on?
Yes.
It's been a little bit.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Sure,
Carlos,
you
real quick.
Oh yeah, that's right. See if you still up for it. Homeboy is kind of in the
Been in
gutter.
and out of it.
He's going through it.
Probably has that
Is it-
Nirvana song on repeat.
No, he does not.
Bro, I
Joseph
put that in my
Ramsey.
Spotify the second we finished, bro. Something in my ass.
Give it a minute. See.
I wonder how much it costs to copyright that song, or not to to use it.
To license it?
Yeah. Had to be a lot because it's Nirvana and the fucking girlfriend is crazy.
Lots of money.
The song can command anywhere from 25,000 to 500,000 a year. And it says Guitar Hero paid $50,000 for just one Nirvana song.
Good God, I hope it was worth it.
He named himself What's Life? Oh no.
No, he's had that, bro.
Didn't that play for like a minute?
He's had it for a while. That was when that was when Jessica was talking to that, or that one dude was talking to Jessica, her ex or whatever.
Oh yeah, man! I'll never have a follow up about those two. I'm kind of mad about that.
It's whatever.
Whatever, man.
She was talking to another dude?
No, her ex was talking to her, and Carlos was like, "Why are you talking to him?" And he's like, I don't even fucking remember. Some shit. Anyway, it's in the past.
Yeah.
It's like It's the classic, like, why are you still kind of friends with your ex if he's
I added him and then he
your
went
advances?
offline. All right, let's go, fellas.
Oh, rip. Okay. TLDR, it's the classic, why are you friends with your ex if your ex is still trying to get with you, you know? And
And he
then
was like an abusive asshole or something.
something like that. And then, like, I guess she was still, like, insistent on being friends, or I've never been in that position, but you know how it is where it's like, why are you friends with him? And it's like, oh, he's cool. Anyways, we'll get to that later. But that was the gist of it. Speaking of why are you guys friends, let's talk about the situation that's going on here. When we last left you, you had just captured Glassstaff as he was making his attempt at an escape from the depths of Tresendor Manor here. You caught him just in the nick of time before he managed to escape out the staircase that you came through. He gave you information about the operations of the Red Brand. He also gave you information about the Spider, who is the overarching real henchman leader, the real big boss of this group. Turns out, Glassstaff, who has Glassstaff as a middle name and a Glassstaff, was just a pawn in this entire scheme. Ben, you also relevantly learned more information, or at least some information, about the Raven Queen and her speculated origins. That's the best way to put it. Ugash was too stunned by the laboratory in the far northwest corner that he could not figure out how exactly to work it. It's alright, we all have our bad days, even if you're a skilled chemist. Meanwhile, Liu managed to return to the manor in the nick of time and intact, and then he and Toby and Ben are now, with the help of Ugash, interrogating Glassstaff over here in this corner. That's as far as the information he was able to give up at the moment. And I believe your next plan, after obviously presenting yourself as the faux werewolf to him. Actually, I don't know your next plan. What is your next plan? This is just where we last left you. You just finished your interrogation, I presumed.
Yeah, we were just showing him that Master Uguay had the
I almost forgot
werewolf under control.
that too. Glassstaff also mentioned 2 bugbears were in his company.
Oh yeah, he did.
Those bugbears might know the location, the whereabouts of the titular spider. He also laid out the plan to the spider use the Red Brand and himself, Glassstaff speaking, about going deep into the mines of Fendelvar, the Lost Mines, and raiding the magic vault there. He wanted to stockpile on magical weapons and other sorceries. And so far, those bugbears are, at the moment, a more direct lead as to not only the plans of the spider, but where the mine could be. But you have an idea of where the spider is, you just don't know where the mine is at the moment.
Oh, Jake. Shoulder, the right shoulder out, right? Of
Right
his,
shoulder out.
of his robe thingy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
At the moment, this is actually the farthest we've gotten this adventure, so personally, I'm pretty proud of that. Proud of you all for making it this far. You can continue exploring the town itself. There are other quests that you could go out and seek. You've already been assigned as a sorts to deliver this comb to a banshee to get a spell book. If you remember the elf in town.
Oh yeah, the elf lady.
Yeah, she asked you to.
Dude.
Hopefully she hasn't been killed by the werewolf.
I know.
No, it's not that so much shit has happened. It's just so much shit has happened over the period of like fucking 2 or 3 weeks.
It's been like 2 months, bro. What are you talking about?
Nah, it's been 2 or 3 weeks, bro.
Nah, bro.
Well, minus the week we mixed, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's still a lot more, I guess, in meta terms, content to take a look around.
Holy fuck he used the meta word.
Yeah, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ! I gotta take those Converse away from you.
No, I just got him.
Just show
Boss
up.
mine a fan delver.
Drip lost. Just take him and leave. Did you see?
I was checking my bank account like when I got home, and then I was
you're
imagining the none of that. I'm fine. I'm just imagining the Dark Souls or the Elden Ring text of wallet destroyed,
Yeah.
bank account destroyed.
Dude, I got a whole bunch of tools. That's me right now. After the
Yeah.
IMAX movie.
I haven't even
Gross.
checked my bank
Dude, the
account.
lady was like, that
Don't
was
look.
$600. I was like,
God.
You're like,
dude, I need that sound, bro.
Keel over and die at that point.
Bro, I spent like a clean 200 today.
yeah. I only spent $41.
You also only bought socks though,
Yeah. Well,
and food.
Yeah, that's about it. That's why I'm actually kind of glad.
It's not bad, bro.
Even though I did get paid today, so like it didn't matter. That's why I wanted.
Yeah,
but like I
true.
didn't see anything that I liked,
Jake.
so I was like, "Fuck, dude."
What's it?
What's his skin color?
Skin color,
Dark.
Asian tones.
Mary Jane, can I help you?
I am excited though because if I get or when I get a refund, I will be purchasing those Disneyland tickets ASAP. All right. So, what is your first action? What do you wish to do?
I think when we left off, if I'm not mistaken, like from not just like what you were explaining, from what I was doing when we last left off. Don't eat that. I'm pretty sure I asked him to take me to the bugbears because I wanted to talk to him.
I'm gonna say no because I would definitely remember that you wanted to talk to these bugbears.
Maybe it wasn't talk to him. Maybe I wanted to have him like take us to the bugbears to have them maybe take us to their master or whatever.
That is certainly an approach.
I'm trying to remember exactly what I was doing. I didn't write
That's
it down.
No idea, because I thought bugbears were fucking animals.
They're
No,
animals, but
They're like furry humanoids. That's what I wrote down in my notes.
they're intelligent humanoids.
So they can, because he was saying that like he had them doing something. I can't remember what, but they were doing something that required like an actual conscience and intelligence.
This is true. I remember that.
So we have werewolves. We have the red brand to take care of. We have that basilisk in the forest. I don't know what should we do with this guy. This is out of context, by the way, because I'm still a werewolf and I'm not gonna talk until I've changed back.
I'm gonna. What are we doing, William?
No.
what are you doing?
Well,
So
what
is
is our
the
position
question.
right now?
No, what are you doing?
I wanted to ask Cody a question or Bandit question, but I don't know what.
All right, ask him. Ask him.
Yeah, we stopped the conversation with Glass Staff right now. If I remember correctly, we were gathering our thoughts after we interrogated him.
I'm gonna tap Ben on the shoulder. I'm gonna say like, I think we should keep this guy around. He might, or I'm gonna tap on Ben's shoulder. I'm gonna whisper in his. Do you have ears?
No, I hear with my brain. Yeah, I have ears.
Do you have ears?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do they look like? They just
I'm
holes on your head?
Just holes, bro.
I can't remember what Dragonborn ears look like, but yes, I have ears.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to the holes in your head. I'm gonna whisper in the holes in your head.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna whisper like, hey, we should probably like keep this guy around and hold him hostage or like use him, cause no one really knows that he's with us now.
I look back and whisper. He said he was going to join us. Remember?
Did he? I forgot.
I remember that
Yeah, I remember that too. Anyways,
because he was like, he's not exactly working for the red brand, but he was just, I can't remember why.
he
I
wanted
just
to join
know
us.
it for sure.
Yeah, he wanted to join us. I think to try and help us. I can't remember though. It's been a second. Anyways, but I whispered back. He wanted to join us anyway, so he's with us. It's okay. We don't have to have him as a hostage. He's like a party member.
Is that true, William? I guess in this context now.
I mean, why are you asking him? That's up for you to decide.
I don't really trust him, but also I have nothing to lose if we don't. We could just kill him,
That's a little brutal.
I guess. But I did just get stabbed twice.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
So,
Obviously, bro. Look at your character. You're sus as fuck.
Yeah, look at that, bro. That's a little sussy.
I am a little susser.
Sus as shit. You need some kind of way to put the werewolf away without
Him noticing.
him realizing that the werewolf just disappears.
We could Oh,
You could just tell him we have like a shrink ray or something in a bag of holding. You just put him in there with an oxygen tank.
Ben
No,
could
we can
play
tell-
the fact that he's probably like a
No,
tamer.
You guys don't. No. You guys don't remember why he's even here in the first place? My raven's on his shoulder. My raven controls the werewolf.
No, I know, but how? Like, once I go back into the other room and come back, how the hell is like he gonna believe that? Like, once we all leave, he's gonna be like thinking, "Oh, well, like we all left and the werewolf's still inside the red brand and hide out in the basement. Like, fuck is he at? Like, they got no leverage on me."
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
We could. We could just say you were in the other room helping the prisoners, because technically there are prisoners over there that do need help. And I can be like, oh, I just like my raven can turn, or my raven controls the werewolf, and you can snap him back in and out of dimensions, something like that. So that technically can work. It's also not untrue, because my familiar does like live in a pocket dimension.
True. Yeah, just say that then, or some shit like that.
I can just like I just follow what I go with. So I'll turn to Glassstaff and say, well, it seems we have an accord. You'll be working with us. We'll be working with you.
We'll be keeping an
Mutual.
eye on you.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He's a little sus. We'll we'll basically work as like mutuals. I'm gonna kind of like point towards the werewolf. I'm gonna go deal with him, because having a werewolf in the party or with us definitely will cause a lot of attention. I don't want a lot of attention, so I'll be right back. And I kind of like shoo you and the raven over up the stairs. Like, I'm gonna go. I'll be like, hold on. As you like get up the stairs into the room, I like snap my fingers, ushering you to transform, and my familiar will disappear as well.
Cool. I got Liu's character.
Yeah,
Sick.
Yo.
I'll usher Jake. I fucking always forget your name. It's
Liu.
You.
Leo. Okay. That makes sense.
Liu.
Alright, Jake, let me know what do you think. If you want me to make
Let's
adjustments.
see it, bro.
I'll call out to Liu that is in the other room.
Jeez. That's exactly what I wanted.
Oh, let me see this shit.
Let's go.
It
Oh,
is
let's
a rough
go.
sketch, and that took a lot out of me. So
Oh,
Where
that's
is
sick,
it? Where is
bro.
it? Where is it?
That
Where
looks
is it?
great.
In the art room, bro.
It's right below the Amogus.
Sheesh.
That's
What
sick.
I'm
That's
saying.
right. Thank you.
no problem.
Oh, this is great.
All right, William, slap it up.
Slop it up, bro. Let's slop him up.
I thought you
Kill
meant
John Cena.
I thought you meant like draw it like right now.
No.
He's like, I gotta have time.
I had plenty of time. I'm sufficiently trained to spank this shit out, but I'm also DMing right now.
Go.
All right.
Wait, this is just like a random thought I had. Why don't you just tell him that you can change into where? Actually, I don't.
No,
Because
Good
you
idea
want
or
to keep
not.
the threat.
then he would try to do something to me.
Maybe. I don't know.
I love
Anyways,
how you two have like regular character portraits, and now I'm just the only one who's sussy.
Sus as shit, bro. Oh, let's go. Let's go, bro.
Let's go.
let's go.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous,
That
gorgeous.
is glorious.
I said, bro, what about Toby?
I don't know
Toby's
if I
gay.
can do Chris Pine justice.
He does himself justice.
Bro, I could do it right now in like 5 seconds.
Also, I'm waiting on the Chris Pine picture on this thing right here.
Bro, all right.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
See, well, it's all waist up shots so far, so I was gonna waste up picture of Chris Pine. Hold up. And you can cut this man out, right?
Break this man up.
I gave you cat ears one. Or do you want him in a cowboy thingy?
No, one thing I just realized, watching Breaking Bad gave me anxiety, dude. I don't know why, but watching that show is just giving me straight up anxiety. Because I'm like, bro, this nigga.
You haven't seen shit, bro.
Dude,
Some
oh my
shit,
god.
bro.
I'm
It gets
gonna
worse.
Rush. Like I watched one scene and I was afraid to even move, bro.
Oh no. It's over.
Oh.
Oh.
William has disconnected.
William is gone, bro.
Chris Pine was too powerful, crashed his computer.
Honestly, Madman pulled up a 26K picture of him.
Sense
See that man's Adam on the picture, bro.
was
See the atoms of the pores, bro. See the dirt.
But
in his
before I talk about
eyebrows.
the harsh realities, let me just tell you about.
See the dirt underneath his fingernails. Also, wait, Jose, how the hell did you manage to spend $600 on tools? What the fuck did you buy?
Expensive, bro. Tools will cost you
Tools are
your
expensive.
left nut.
Yeah. Like a set of screwdrivers is like 30-40 bucks easy.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's like
that makes sense.
Good ones.
Why'd you
I
buy
got it.
5 pairs?
I didn't. I bought an impact drill or an impact.
Oh,
Sick.
oh, that's expensive. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I also got a toolbox. I got a socket set. I got drill or impact bits for my impact.
I can show you this TikTok. Right? Get in here, bro.
My
Oh, you're back.
apologies.
Let me see it. Bros.
Bro, you saw his face.
Yo,
He stopped doing everything.
God, I'm gonna watch that movie again in IMAX.
It was so, bro. That part when he knew, you knew he was gonna say his name.
He's contemplating breaking the rule.
Yeah. Like,
Welcome. What'd you do, William? Did you explode?
I did not know. iTunes updated. I was like, oh, cool. And then it's like, iTunes needs to restart. I'm like, oh, that's sick. Restart your computer. No!
bro, the whole theater went quiet when that shit happened.
Choke on a motherfucking cheese stick, you nasty, greasy bitch. You look like
Luckily, we didn't do
white
that.
Gatorade and smell like nickels. Fuck you. Hope you choke on a mother.
New Batman looks fire.
Bro, the fart one is so funny.
This one, the cat one.
Yeah.
I love this one.
Look at his face. Like, look at the end, the last one. Why cats look like that, bro?
Always coughing up the hairball, bro. He's not
Alright, before
fighting
we
for
lose
his
our
life.
mind to TikToks, let's continue.
You already know. One more. I gotta see this guy, bro.
Wait, you keep going while it's everything like that. Oh, let's go.
He's vibing.
He's got to boot up 15 terabytes of.
It didn't save anything.
Oh, here's one.
Nah,
This is
I'm
the
good.
classic.
I'll get the figurines back.
No diving.
Just starts choking.
Yeah. Drowning. Oh,
What's the
God.
girl? What's the girl one, bro?
You have to stop eating cows. I'm a cow.
Then I'm a turtle, bruh.
There you go.
Man, everybody on
Oh
FaceTime
yeah, I
talking about
saw
you
this
like
first.
Steve
And I was
Harvey.
like, oh.
Hey, look, y'all really think he look like Steve Harvey? Huh? Hey, what's you? Huh?
Bro, why is his head back of the head so
Man,
flat, bro?
You already know, bro.
Wait, show them the one I sent you. The guy,
Which one?
the autism one.
Oh yeah.
Baby, can I get you anything?
Oh.
Not even.
Vengeance.
Bro, I love that one you sent me.
Try not to head
What the hell is it?
Bro, that Spider-Man one's so funny.
That one's great.
Yes, sussy character.
He just throws with all his might.
Here's strength, bro. Alright. Let me get back in this shit.
You already
Back
know.
to business.
Back to the business. Alright. Everything's back in place.
Yes.
Nothing much happened. Alright, so
Yeah,
let's get back
just
to
need
it.
to move the werewolves.
Yeah, let's move around, move stuff around. Back at it again. Lemon pepper chicken.
Lemon pepper chicken.
Alright. Hand it back to you while I look for Chris Pine.
Why do you have a picture of Nick Cage? How did you do that?
Don't worry
Me?
about it.
William gave it to me.
That's crazy.
William gave it to me.
How'd you get the Illuminati?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
I also
about
gave
it.
it to him, yeah, don't worry about it.
He also gave. They're not affiliated in any way.
Anyway, back to this business at hand.
Back to this money.
I was back to this month. So.
No.
Oh, bro, that peach is barking back. Ugh.
My brother in Christ.
You made the pizza.
What
Okay, so. Call you over. He comes over.
My iPad died, so good thing I drew that.
Dick.
Nice. As we're coming downstairs, I'll talk to Glass stuff and say this is Leor. He is one of our other companions that
No, I talked to him already.
Oh.
Yeah.
He doesn't know like who you are like physically.
Right.
Yeah, slap him on the back. Is he bald?
Who? Glassstaff?
Glass.
The fun part about this is there's like no references for like all these characters, so yeah, he's bald.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Grip the back of his skull. Stab him up.
His head is crushed like a grape.
Crush his head like a grape.
I smell vengeance.
We'll walk downstairs and I go, okay, well, what do you think our next options are, Glass stuff? Since you'll be with us in the party, what?
Since you most recently spoke to Spider.
Gotcha. Well, Glassstaff, he's the very thin, bald wizard, sort of straightens himself up and dusts himself up. It's good to be back in desirable, amongst desirable people. I can tell you, like, being around these Red Brand and then the Bugbears, ugh, it's like uncivilized people. I just can't stand it. I think, personally, our next steps should be inquiring about the whereabouts of the Bugbears. They were with me down here in a storeroom somewhere. I don't imagine they're still here, given the fuss you seem to make in this whole werewolf situation that's about. But, my good gentleman, I think if we talk to the Bugbears, get the location of the spider, he never told me his location personally, we could get somewhere.
That's a good one.
Okay. Do you have a good name for the bugbears?
I think we're on Bugbear.
No. What are the bugbears' names? Like.
Oh, like their personal names.
Yeah.
Your friend here has a good point. Yes, bugbears themselves are
Oh, chiller.
much like you and I. We like to name ourselves, sort of dress ourselves with identities and all the exploratives and stuff like that. I do know only one of their names. You see, I remembered him most because he had a jeweled eye patch. He swished it between eye to eye. He could see perfectly. I think he just thought it looked cool. It looked quite stupid, if you ask me.
I thought you were gonna say jeweled iPad.
Oh,
A bejeweled
I don't know what that is, but
One
I
has
think we're just wrong. Yes, yes. You know, like a, I don't know how to describe it. You've seen an eye patch before, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Okay.
Just imagine an eye patch like that, but it's jeweled, it's decorated.
Any physical features that could discern them from others? Other
Oh,
than
sure.
being a
Tall,
bugbear.
hairy, you know.
Bald
If
and
you don't
hairy?
know, tall and hairy. I mean,
Tall and hairy.
you and I are bald and hairy. These bugbears were quite tall. He sort of like gestures towards himself with a flat hand and raises his arm to exaggerate the height of the bugbear.
Like as tall as a werewolf, or?
I'd say a little shorter, maybe about 7 feet.
Okay.
They did seem to be in good shape, I will tell you that.
Well, all right. Hopefully, they don't give us
So,
any
Dominic.
trouble. So, Dominic, hopefully, they don't give us any trouble. I don't really.
The whole time, I'm just not talking.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha. Still say what's up. I just don't want to, or hopefully, I don't need to. We don't need to cause any trouble with them, and they don't cause any trouble with us. So.
I'd
Do
imagine.
they have like have you talked to them?
We've had a few passings. They were just mostly here to keep the rest of the gang in check. We didn't really interact that much.
Hmm.
Do they see?
And you said there were 2 of them?
Yes, 2.
Okay.
Do you know any places they like to hang around a lot other than this hideout?
No, I've never seen them leave. I'm sure the townsfolk most likely would have told you they've seen them for sure. We have been here quite a while.
Alright. I'm gonna walk over to Ben and I'm gonna whisper in his ear, I have no idea what else to ask.
We don't have to ask anything else.
Alright, what's your plan then? Mr. Commander Wartime Chief?
That's not my name.
I'm Harry, bro.
anyways,
Mr. Boiled Eggs.
Mr. Earholes.
Let's go talk to these bugbears. Let's go see what they're about. Let's go see what information they can hopefully give us, and what seems to be the problem with them. And there's no problem with them, but let's just go find out about it.
We can find them. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they said you said they're in the storeroom here, right? Well, we didn't search everything yet.
Did you perhaps pass through the barracks at some point?
Honestly, I don't think we did. The barracks
Well,
is
allow me then, gentlemen. Follow me. Follow me. Glasso sort of just motions at himself, and then he beckons you to follow him, and he walks back towards the secret passage you unearthed earlier.
Toby, you coming with us?
Toby sort of just folds his arms and watches.
No, I'm gonna stay right. All right, Toby.
No, I'm gonna stay right here.
Alright, keep yourself safe, partner.
Absolutely. And he sort of like quickly like grabs like your sleeve before you leave.
Alright.
Just between you and me, I don't trust him. I think we should keep an eye on him.
What's that red bastard?
I am definitely keeping an eye on him. I'm gonna break his legs the first moment I smell trouble.
Maybe don't do that, but just look at him. Skinny fellas like that, he didn't last this long through sheer power. That's all I know. Through wit, he's up to something. I don't like it.
Don't worry, we'll handle it if it comes to that.
All right, he lets you go.
Follow the rest of them.
All right. Your man Glassstaff leads you on the merry way back into the cavern across the bridge into the mouth of another entrance. A staircase in front of you descends towards a hallway.
Hold on, before we go up the staircase, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
No, what were you saying?
I'm gonna tug at both Liu and Ben, and I'm gonna say, this smells fishy, like a sea harbor. I don't like what this.
One of you guys go with him. The other one watches this hallway, and then I am gonna go watch that other door over on the other side.
I'll stay here. Ben,
I'll make sure it's closed up.
I'll go. Beefy sort. You follow.
I'll go with him.
I'm gonna wait right here. Yell if you need any help.
Oh, you'll know.
Alright.
Oh, no, sorry. I was reading this treasure part. I was like, oh, wow, this is here. Cool. Oh, hey. Hand him over. He's mine. You want him? Yes. Give it to me. Oh. He's okay. Brother in Christ.
My brother in Christ.
You're okay. Okay. There you go. Sorry, Apollo joined me at my desk. He's playing Pete. He is. If only he could speak into the microphone. You're actually not.
All right, William. I'm gonna follow Glassstaff. I'm gonna tell him that. I'm just gonna flat out tell him like, hey, I'm just gonna be real with you. We don't really trust you. Not in the sense of we don't trust what you're doing. We don't trust just as a precaution.
Cody, what's your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Okay.
I think.
Glassstaff sort of just like presses his hand to his chest and he kind of gives you like this appalled look. I gave you information forthrightly, might I add. I cooperated, and you, all of you, still suspect me of trickery.
I mean, you were working for people we definitely don't trust.
Even that response is just asking to not be trusted, bro.
It's a precaution. Don't try to take it too at heart.
I'm gonna give you a pass because you just seem new at this, but it wouldn't really hurt, especially probably in your line of work, to just really take things at face value. I'm as honest as honesty comes. If you don't trust me, here. And he offers you his staff.
You like grab the staff. It's not that This is not what I mean by I don't trust you. I'm not trying to say
that's not enough. Take his balls, fellas.
I'm not gonna say you're gonna turn around and try and kill us. I'm just saying you look like and sound like the untrusty type, because you also work with a lot of people that are very untrustworthy. Not because I don't trust you as a
so
person.
that makes me untrustworthy because of the people I associate myself. Because I have quite a few words for you about the people you associate.
Right here.
Okay. But
I mean,
he holds his hands up. That's a conversation for another time.
So you can go ahead and tell him. I don't care. It's not my feelings that you're gonna hurt. Anyways, let's get on with this though.
Let's get going. Just follow me, please. I don't know where your associates went, but I don't imagine they're too far. And he leads you down the staircase. Facing you, he motions towards the room to his right. These are the barracks. I have a guess they might be in here.
Sounds like a plan.
Sort of.
They would be.
He raises his hand towards the door and gives it 3 slow, hard knocks. Gentlemen, It's me, Glassstaff. I wish to speak with you. You hear silence, and then suddenly the door opens. Standing in the doorway is an extremely tall bugbear with the jeweled eye patch she was talking about. I think I have a model for this, actually. The bugbear looks at Glassstaff and then gives you a glance, Ben.
I like peek my head through the door and just wave.
The bugbear does not wave back.
Rude fella.
Give me just a second, because I know we had... Where are you, buddy? Where are you?
Something's in my eyes.
Otherwise, I can just grab a bugbear picture. I'll do that real quick. The bugbear then turns back to Glassstaff, and he just says nothing. Glassstaff continues. I've brought my associate, or our new associate here with me, Ben. Say hello.
Hello.
Ben, this is... I never really quite got your name. The bugbear doesn't respond. Very fair. I respect the strong story types. Listen, we really need to talk to the boss. Is there any chance you could tell us his whereabouts, perhaps? My new associate here, Ben, has just informed me of the situation outside, and it appears we are not quite low in numbers for the operation as planned. We would very much like to set up a meeting. The bugbear now turns to you, Ben. The first time he speaks. I don't trust him. Who are you, Ben?
Ben Rexavar. Honestly, it's kind of a weird thing to ask somebody right off the bat. Who am I?
Yes, Glassstaff has told me you are a new associate.
That.
I don't quite remember filtering you through the numbers, but you do seem to be having the appropriate wear, he mentions and motions towards your red cloak.
I look back.
So what has happened outside? What is it?
So, couple of things. We have a little, I guess, situation.
Situation.
Got a little situation. No, we got a little situation outside. It seems a couple of werewolves have, I say couple because I believe there's two, have honestly just gone through the town and just tore it up. Not really much we could have done. We were mainly involved in... Well, we weren't even near them. We just kind of watched from afar of what happened, and yeah, it's just a little bad. It's not just a little bad. He killed a lot of people. One, the other one, I don't really know where that one went off to. I just know the one that definitely did some damage to a lot of the Red Brand activities here. I will say this right now, though. Me, Ben, and my other two associates, which are currently around the corner, because they didn't really don't really like talking to new people, I guess. I don't know, but we're not affiliated with the Red Brand. We at all in the slightest. We actually wanted to take the Red Brand out of this area.
What a suck.
Flower.
Which kind of fell on our shoulders. I don't really know. It's been a lot the last couple of days. Mainly, though, we're not really interested in saving the city. Well, we are, but we're also mainly interested in talking to your boss, the Spider.
Let me get this straight. Glassstaff is lying to me. You're not associated with us?
I'm associated with him. He isn't lying to you.
The bugbear slowly turns his attention to Glassstaff. Glassstaff just kind of looks at him with horrid, eyes wide realization of the situation you put him in, and he kind of like shoots you a really sharp look. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, I look at him back. I go, oh, you mean with the red brand? Yes, we're associated with the red brand. Technically, yes, and technically, no. We are associated with the red brand, but we're not associated with the main forces of the red brand. We wanted to try and take the red brand out of here and put ourselves.
There are.
Wait, hold on. We were gonna.
No,
put
you listen to me, okay?
Oh,
the bugbear slowly walks towards you.
We're fucked.
I haven't heard anything about the boss of reorganizing management. What do you mean by getting rid of the red brand?
Getting rid of the weak ones. You know, the ones that really don't matter.
So this werewolf situation, would it be a bit of a shot to say that you're behind it? How many did we lose exactly?
I'll just kind of like look at him and go, well, we're not behind the werewolves, but I did witness 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 at least. Probably more. It did seem kind of weak. Like more weak than usually. It probably didn't matter anyway.
The bugbear sneers at you and looks back at Glassstaff. I think you ought to keep your lackeys in check. And he looks back at you, Ben.
I'll salute him. Starage.
This audience you want, it will not happen. I suggest you go back above ground and control the situation.
If not an audience, then give him a message. If that would be acceptable.
And just what would this message be?
3 associates of the Red Brand would like to meet with him and have a conversation with him. Could be in the presence of whoever and whatever. We simply just want to meet him and talk to him about dealings, if you will. That is all.
The bugbear just sort of exhales through his nostrils and then marches back, brushing off Glassstaff with a shove, and then he closes the door behind him. Glassstaff just kind of stands there shaking in his boots.
I just look down at Glassstaff.
And he looks at you.
I don't even say anything. I just usher him up the stairs.
He just pointing a very shaky, angry finger at you.
Dude, I emotion him up the stairs while we're in the hallway.
All right.
And I talk to him and I say, wow, you really did not have much of a grasp on them as I thought you did.
I had a plan. Listen here, sir.
You should have told me the plan.
Why couldn't you not have any social cues? Just let me do the talking, okay? Or like, don't. I did. Just why did you try to take control of that, huh? Like, we could have had something, but you had to go out and then just disassociate from us after I already associated you with them. Okay, maybe we should have had a plan. I'll admit that. But like we were completely out of rhythm there. I looked like an idiot.
Why didn't you just tell me something before I went in there? My plan was just to ask them where Spider was. That was my plan.
I'm supposed to ask them. I thought me giving you the look with my R's just was enough to tell you to like really bring it down a bit.
Then why didn't you bring it up? Why didn't you talk to them? Why did you make me look like an idiot too?
Because all we had to do was just answer the question. Who are you?
I didn't answer the question.
What you knew. But you just went on and on about replacing the red bread. Did you not think about how that would sound?
No, actually, I didn't.
He's my boss. You don't. Why would you do that?
That's honestly, that one's on me. I'll give you that. But you at least should have told me something. I was just kind of going off of nothing, other than two things. One, I wanted to know where Spider was.
Can I walk in?
And two, that you were associated with them.
I am, but I don't know for how much longer now.
I mean, technically, it wasn't your fault. I did a lot of the talking. So, more like, probably were not good. You should be fine. I don't see them. Everything should be fine.
And then at this moment, Glassstaff kind of finally notices you guys standing a little close. She's like, "Oh my! Please, where did you come from, good sir?"
He's been standing there.
Steerage.
Have I heard the conversation, or am I walking in?
You've heard it, a little bit of it.
I'm gonna stare at Ben, wonder what the fuck was going on in his brain.
I just shrug.
Yeah,
I'll be real, like out of character. I totally forgot I had the red cloak on. I totally forgot that we were going to, like, he was going to do the talking. All of that was not there while I was speaking to them because I forgot the last encounter, at least most of it.
It's all right.
Can we Nah, I'm kidding.
Just save coming.
Done, bro.
Rewind time.
Reload save state.
Nah, ain't no reload saves, dude.
Yeah, if I could punch you, Ben, I would knock you down, but I can't. And so we're gonna have to live with our consequences.
Okay. Am I gonna be the only one addressing the situation of, I'm so sorry, why are you so violent? Earlier you wanted to, gut me? And now you're gonna hit your friend over here? What's up with that?
What does it matter to you?
I thought I'm your new partner. I'm just trying to get a real group dynamic here, alright? So far, it's seeming a little chaotic.
Group dynamic. He's really, really angry and violent for some reason.
Okay.
I laugh really loudly, but I'm just like, but actually he doesn't have a reason to be violent. He did get stabbed by a bunch of red brands. Like, and I mean not just like, oh, I got stabbed, like literally like stabbed through the abdomen. We had to heal him back to like consciousness, you know. That understandably he's probably a little angry.
No, I died. I hope you know that.
Glassstaff sort of like looks at you like with amazement. You died?
Yeah.
What did you see? What was it like?
Oh, here we go.
I can show you if you'd like.
I'm just asking for an account. I'm not looking for any personal first-hand experience. He just holds up his hands and like starts waving.
I trust you.
Okay.
You and your friends, and the fact that you were associated with a red brand, it just screams of
It was one time. Can I get a break out here? Okay.
But I am gonna give you this pass because my friend is an absolute dumbass.
No, wait. He was truthful. There were two bugbears. One did have a jewel patch on his eye.
And you know
I know, but you're telling me he's not trustworthy. All he's told us are truthful things. I mean, it's kind of hard to say he's not trustworthy.
When in the face of danger.
A rat. I'm a rat now? Okay. Sorry for giving up information and prioritizing my own life. It's just natural. I'm completely cooperating.
Okay. Well,
I have no ill will.
Okay, besides that, how do we just unfuck what I fucked? Is there a way we can do that?
Thinks to himself. We're looking for a way back a cave. We're just gonna have to find someone else that knows it, or if we can get our hands on a map.
A map wouldn't be too bad. We could definitely get our hands on the map. We should, however, and I do say this with the utmost sincerity, probably take care of the werewolf that is above ground. There is an actual that is a real thing. That's not all bullshit I've just spewed out of my mouth. There is a werewolf above ground that is definitely wreaking havoc to the city.
We have one controlled though.
We have one controlled. We need to go take care of that one though. We do need to go take care of that one. However, we need to take care of it. Kill it, to control it, maim it, get it away from the city, anything. We don't want that happening up there. So I say let's go do that. And then while we're doing that,
are you down to
also
help us, Glassfish?
That's not my name, and yes,
Glass
I'll help you.
Glassbeard.
That's also not my name.
Glassstaff. I got it.
You know what? Hey,
I got it.
Okay, since no one can clearly remember Glassstaff, just call me Larno, okay? Larno, is that so hard? Lar for short.
Call you Glass. How about that?
That's fine. As long as I know as you're referring to me, I think it's a great plan. We can sort of motion this to the hallway behind him. Come back to this later. Try this again.
Hold on. Let's check the rooms. You first, though.
Me? No.
You want to go in the room with the bugbears?
Let's not go into that room. Is there anything?
I thought
is
they
there
walked
any-
out.
No, this is the room that they're in.
No, they're chilling in that room over
Is,
there.
I motion down the hallway and like point right. Like, is there anything in that room that would be of help with this werewolf problem?
Glassstaff sort of shakes his head. That's the common room. It's where the Red Brand would gather and have fun, but it's empty now, I imagine.
Okay, and we've looked everywhere else in this place, unless there are other areas that you're not telling us about, which I don't think so.
You know, as big as this place is, I imagine you guys got through just about everything. And if you, except for the room, of course, that the bugbear was in.
Yeah, we don't need to go in there. I mean, if it comes down to it, do you think we could take him in a fight?
Sort of looks at all of you.
I say that with sincerity.
Well, I think so. Other than that, we don't necessarily.
That's last case scenario, in case something goes wrong.
I mean, you gentlemen seem very good at sort of motions toward himself interrogation. I suggest that if we have the numbers, we could probably take them on, and of course, given that you don't kill them, we could probably get the information about way back the cave from them, the same way you got all this from me. Albeit they're not likely to be as forthcoming as I was.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that just by speaking to one. All right, well let's go. Let's go outside. Let's go see how. God, I shake my head. This problem.
Yes. He claps his hand. Let's get some air. And he like stops you. Can I have my staff back?
Right here.
Yeah, I just been like holding it the whole time. Like, I just kind of look at it. What does it look like, William?
Imagine to yourself. Think of it as an extremely long. Let's see. I think. You know how long a broom handle is?
Yeah.
It's about that size, encased in a body of hardened crystal. Is an old oaken staff surrounded by what appears to be like this sort of chiseled and charred glass staff. That's where the entire name comes from, because the entire staff is just covered in a glass crystal-like material. It's smoothed down from where obvious hand placements would be. Other than that, it is quite sharp.
It's kind of like give it like a little tink tink. Interesting stuff you have. I go back.
That was an experiment gone wrong, but I am quite proud of the results.
Let's go ahead and see if we can put it to the test, shall we? And I kind of like motion myself.
So you didn't give it back to him?
I gave it back to him.
Okay.
I said I tink it a little bit, and I said, "Oh, weird, nice staff," and I give it back to him.
All right.
I will say, should we keep the red cloaks? It's kind of like.
I feel like we should, but we should get rid of them once we get into the city.
I suggest we take them off.
Yeah, I was with that. I was we should probably take them off so people don't or aren't like, oh god, it's the red brand, and then run away from us. Because red brand is fucking hated here. I don't know if you know that.
Should we go check on Toby too?
Run,
We're just protecting those
protecting the prisoners.
prisoners.
But if we're just gonna leave, let's leave with him and the prisoners.
And his 2 kids.
All right.
I'm gonna
Go back to Toby.
I'm gonna go
So
back
you two
to
can,
Toby.
you two go back. I'll say I'll like. Am I?
When you return, you see Toby taking intensive care of the woman, the other 2 children. They are speaking amongst themselves. And when he hears your footsteps, he turns around, hands on his hips, looks at you all. So, learn anything?
Yeah, Ben's a dumbass.
Hey, whoa,
What?
whoa! I was under the impression of a lot of different things at the time, and we didn't learn much. That's all I can say.
Under the impression of alcohol.
You want to tell
I
him
just
what happened?
I just kind of chuckled to myself. It's just a lot of misunderstanding. And I was like rubbing my eyes.
Glass,
Like,
you want to tell him what happened?
I think, what was her name? I'm so sorry, Ben?
Yes.
Yeah, I think, Sir Ben, summarized it quite well. And next time, I think we will fare much better.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a couple bugbears down in the basement here. I assume if we're with glass staff here, you'll leave us alone, so don't worry about them. Anyways, we're gonna go topside and go deal with our problem that we left in the city that hopefully hasn't done too much damage to the city or is left. I hope. We've been down here for like I don't even remember how long. It's been a while. Toby, did you want to stay down here, care to these people, or did you want us to help you get to a secure location?
It looks back towards the prisoners in the back of you all. I think they'll be just fine. The rations are enough to supply them for a few days at least. It's well kept. They're warm, they're fed. I don't want to move them just yet until that werewolf is gone.
All right, that sounds like that. I point towards the door, like this door over here, William,
Mm-hmm.
and I say through that door, I believe there's a couple of beds and some more rations. And then I point down the other hallway, and I say, if you go down there, go right, and then you walk all the way up to the like I kind of like say like the top, not really the top, but like the end of that hallway in that chasm. There's some more beds and stuff up there as well, so take good care of them.
All right. Well, I'll let them in the room. Just give me a moment to get them set up. Toby ushers the prisoners over to this room, and as he talks to them, you can see the children climb into the beds, and then the conversation concludes with the mother doing her best to push a barrel to stop this door from opening. He gives it a good push, and he then moves the barrel onto the opposite end. Moves a few of them around. All right, this should be all right for a few times or hours. Sorry.
Alrighty, you coming with us then, or are you staying here?
Yep, let's get it done.
Alrighty,
Let's get her done.
let's get her done. All right, let's go out.
I don't think we just. Did you guys discover this exit already?
Well, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we discovered this right here.
Get a move
This is
on,
where
Glass.
glass staff led us through here.
Well, yeah, but we didn't walk through here. We don't know where it goes.
Oh yeah, don't worry. That's not a big secret at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just a big ass sign, secret exit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a secret exit pointing towards it. Big
It is
button.
just the mouth of the cave. It would have been a secret entrance if you had explored it towards if you like went down into the forest if you wanted to. But you have no idea where this goes, but this entire mouth of this cave is absolutely no secret at all.
Gotcha.
Because when you first entered in from this part, you might have missed it, but you can see the moonlight entering into the cave and the light bounces around. It's what illuminates the cave. And you can also see the wind and the snow, so this entire mouth is absolutely seeable and audible.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, let's go check it out.
Cool.
Oh, look at that. Anyways,
Wow, buggers, wow.
We're all outside.
Bruh. All right.
Holy fuck, that's been there for months.
What?
What is?
The fucking picture. the red brand picture, the red brand hideout rather. Okay, so where does that yoid us out of?
It's down here.
Can I ask Glassstaff to lead us through the forest?
Absolutely. Exiting the mouth of the cave, the wind has died down, and you see the soft few inches of snow just above the brush of the forest. It's quite beautiful, actually. The moon appears to be setting, and you can see to your left the soft glow. Not yet of the sun, but you know how like it gets kind of orange and purpley-ish just before the sun rises? You can see that starting to occur towards the eastern direction. Glassstaff looks towards the light. He looks around and he says, "Well, good gentlemen, town shouldn't be too far. It's just a short walk up this hill, but I think, points towards the sky. Sounds like this werewolf situation might sort itself out if we're lucky."
I look at the sky. I'm like, yeah, it might have actually. Well, if it did, we know
Wherever he is.
Yeah, say we know who the werewolf is, or at least I do. We've seen him. I'm pretty sure we know who he is. Anywho, if that comes to that, we'll figure that out. Let's go to town. Let's go to town.
All right. You slowly sneak your way with the help of Glassstaff out towards the edge of the forest. And you can see the hill he was mentioning. Just at the very top of it, a crumpled, very poorly laid stone fence, stone wall, lines from the edge of the cliff down towards what appears to be the beginning of a farm, almost. The crops are completely snowed over and dying. But you can see just the edge of town at the very top of the hill.
All right, let's. How can I like walk up to the fence and peek over it?
You can, yeah.
I do that.
All right, pressed up against the cold stone fence, you take a look over. Your eyes scan back and forth. Roll perception for me.
8.
Give me 1 quick second. Pouring some tea right now.
The tea. Dude, I need to make some damn tea. I want to go do that right now, and it sounds fucking amazing. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to. After we're done with this. Oh, I am gonna do it. After we go through this.
All right. Ben, you take a quick and careful back and forth. That's who you rolled.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, yeah. The town is almost deathly quiet. There is little to no movement, save for the occasional gust opening the door. You can definitely see to the right the start of the trail of bodies left behind by the werewolf carnage. At this point, Glassstaff and we have also joined you at the gate. Glassstaff comes next to you, peeks over with you, puts his hand over his mouth.
I kind of look him inside and go, yeah.
Glassstaff looks at you and then back towards the body. You can see underneath a tree, which is just almost the start of a trail of bodies outside of the sleeping giant. From what you can see.
I point to the sleeping giant and I say, yeah, that's where it all kind of started.
You can, it's almost unimaginable to just, where do you even begin? There's just so many bodies with red cloaks everywhere outside of the inn.
Recognize any of them?
He kind of did the job we wanted them to do, I guess.
Glassstaff shakes his head, and then he looks at you, Ben. What do you mean?
We had a plan to lure...
You shut up, Ben.
What?
No.
Who cares?
No.
Are you behind this or not?
We're not.
We're not behind it. It's unfortunate that it had to happen.
We were just here when the werewolf started killing everyone and did, yeah.
Yeah, we weren't behind it. Just unfortunate timing.
Just happened to show up.
Glassstaff just sighs. Let's see if there's anyone we can help, but of course be cautious.
We're cautious, alright.
Do I see the man whose guts were spilling out of his chest?
You do not know.
Like, wasn't this our plan? Like, out of character, this was the plan, right? We wanted to throw the werewolf into the sleeping giant and have them kind of roughhouse.
The dude.
Yeah, you can't kill the dude that we don't trust.
Why not? He doesn't.
Bro, you're off the perks right now. He doesn't trust us. That's the point.
Cody,
I mean, it's not also
with the criminals. Why are you completely just okay with him?
I don't know. I mean, like, in my mind, literally in my mind, I'm just like, it doesn't matter. He doesn't want to work with him. Like, he worked with him only because he had to.
You don't know if he's telling the truth, though.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess.
You're gonna get voted off the island, bro.
Island.
I'm about to just tape your fucking mouth shut, bro. We're gonna pull out some.
Is there a spell that sews someone's mouth shut?
You guys are gonna hate me. One of my quirks is that I'm super truthful.
You're lucky that my charisma is like maxed out.
Okay, so which way were you making your way towards?
Towards the sleeping giant. If I were to be.
The group of your group. Sorry, I just kind of dragged you as well.
All right.
Making your way over towards the sleeping giant, and you can see the stretch of bodies sort of just like unfold in front of you, piled over each other, weapons in hand. You can see what used to be the remnants of the Red Brand. Scarlet cloaks are drenched with blood. Organs, hands, and other extremities are strewn about the place, as the petrified, wide-eyed looks of horror of these men have been forever cemented on their faces. Looking out towards every direction, each in that, dried tears. Some split in half, some completely unfinished, some face down in the snow, a pool of blood, painting this entire scene almost a pinkish color. And you can see amongst the bodies, some of the townsfolk are watching in horror with their hands over their mouths as they try to inspect each of the Red Brand. And at the foot of the sleeping giant inn is the elf that you saw earlier. In her gray cloak, she stands the entranceway, slowly opening the door. And once she does that, you can see inside the complete carnage the werewolf has left behind. Splintered wood, there's trashed furniture, broken glass, and even more gruesome massacre is inside, and she quickly shuts it before you can get a much better look. But it is enough to make her sick. And when she grabs the edge of the pole next to the door, she sees you all. Her face is gray with shock.
I'm gonna jog up to her, and put my arm around her, and pull her close, and like lead her down the stairs. And I'll just talk to her and say, "Don't want to be here right now."
She swallows. These people need me. They need help. They need to be buried. It's.
Well, we can do that. It's okay.
What happened? How did this happen?
That's a good question.
I don't.
All we know.
That's important, sister. It is important that we hide this, or start cleaning up the bodies, and provide them sleeping, or provide them proper
burials.
Did you see any of them? Did any of them look alive?
Why are you asking for that?
She's the one that walked up and saw everything.
Sister Gariel shakes her head. No.
Okay. I assume most of these people are not of the living anymore.
We've been here all morning, it seems like. We weren't able to find any survivors.
Have you searched
The entire town?
No, so far just the sleeping giant, and that's just the start of it.
Is there a way to call for a town meeting? Get a head
Us,
count
bro.
Gariel like runs her fingers through her hair. Yeah. I mean,
Is there like some kind of town bell or?
Oh, that no. I'd say we could direct people towards the square. It's the most central place I can think.
How are we gonna get their attention?
Just approach them as you did me. Usher them like. And look at all of this.
Man, what the heck? We can go down an entire town looking for it.
knock on doors, anything. Maybe. Do you know? Have any of you met Harbin?
Harbin?
Master? Yes, the town master.
Town master.
Maybe if we.
Fuck is that? I've heard his name before.
Out of context, you actually impersonated him. You met him.
Oh, okay. That's that guy.
The
Fag
fat
dude.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gotta be alive still.
I mean, Wester is Mr. Wester. He's the town master. Maybe he could organize something.
On the way there, then let's start gathering people. As we.
Is there? I'll like turn to the sister. Is there any place that we can take all these people for a burial?
She throws her hands in the air. I mean,
I know we didn't. I know you guys don't really like them, but honoring the dead is always a good thing.
these men were terrible, but they didn't deserve this. I'll figure something out. I think the best thing we can do right now is just clean it up.
Yeah.
Can I offer you a drink, sister?
Sure. What do you have?
I have a little herbal tea that I like to use in moments like these.
I could go for some tea.
Alright. I start getting my little flask, and it's like a blue liquid in there. I'll offer it to her.
Degariel carefully takes the cup. She looks down at it, sort of shifting her head back and forth, and she looks back up at you. I've never seen any tea that looks blue. Is this safe to drink?
I can take a drink if you'd like.
And she shakes her head. I trust you. I'm so sorry. I'm just not used to other customs. She takes the cup and she leans her head back and takes a long sip of the tea. She hands the empty cup back to you. Thank you. Starts patting her chest. Oh, that really warmed me up. Oh.
No problem, sister. No problem.
Trying to kill her with your tea? I just like laughed at myself.
Do you want a sip?
If you're offering me some, yeah. I'll like take your little tea and just go.
Sure. Take a swig.
What's it taste like? Goes what?
It very earthy, and you could taste a little bit of roots.
Are the roots blue?
No, you just taste it. Tastes like roots. I don't know if you've eaten roots.
Well, yeah, but why is the tea blue?
It's my special blend.
Wow. I like hand it back to you and go, sure is something, alright.
Yes, sir.
Got a real earthy texture to it. It's not bad, actually.
I'm glad you like it.
Anywho, sister, if you could go take a mental head count of all the people that maybe you know, and see if they're okay.
Yes.
I kind of like motion to like just everything around me. We'll clean this up as best as we can.
Let's go talk to the town master first. See if we can organize a town meeting. Get a head count going.
Well, we probably shouldn't let him see this if he's not already alerted to it.
I mean,
Oh, he's
pretty much aware. Like, he has to be at this point.
Well, you guys can
And
go
it
ahead.
didn't-
I'll stay back and help this.
All right.
It's kind of my duty.
You're gonna have glass stuff with you then.
Flash staff.
them together. I don't know, bro. We should take them with us.
I don't know if I want to babysit.
Would you rather babysit or have the entire town blown up?
Go. We're
Toby,
fine.
Do you mind
We're fine.
coming with us?
I trust Toby.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'm gonna check on the state of the inn real
You
quick.
rot. All right.
Very valid point. Glass staff, you're with me then.
I guess. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna push him very gently towards the town master's hall.
Easy.
Come on, get her going.
All right. You have returned back to the Town Master's Hall. In case you've forgotten, the Town Master's Hall has sturdy stone walls and a pitched wooden roof, with a bell tower in the back. Posted on the board still reads a sign written in common. Board works near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within. The notice bears the town's seal, and an indecipherable gesture.
Alright. I'm gonna knock on the door and check to see if it's open.
Give the door a hearty knock, and you give the ring a tug, but the door is locked.
Doesn't seem to be here. Is the bell in the back accessible?
It is not, no. Just imagine like a church bell. Same thing.
Okay.
It's just like a bell tower attached to it.
What else can we do? Can I take a walk around and see if there's any other entrances?
Absolutely.
I'll take a walk around.
Alright. You take a quick stroll, and you can see through one of the windows Tarpon himself. The fat old man is quickly getting dressed and walking towards the door.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back to the front, knock again.
Just before you can knock, the door slowly opens.
Okay.
And you see the small, sweaty, balding fat man peer out between the crack. He looks at you, Liu, and he looks at Glassstaff. And finally, he looks at Ugash. And he slowly opens the door. Is it safe?
I'm gonna assume so, because no one is screaming.
The town master opens the door a little bit more, and he gestures you all to come inside.
I'm gonna guide Glassstaff in, walk in behind him.
Alright. Glassstaff enters as you motion. Liu, do you enter?
I'm coming in.
Alright. The town master closes the door behind him, and he sort of leans against it and slumps to the floor. His eyes dart back and forth between his feet and the stone floor. What was that? I didn't sign up for this.
Sign
up for this. Yeah, I don't know. What did you sign up for?
A peaceful life. I'm just supposed to manage this town, and bloody werewolf comes out, attacks everybody. What do I do?
You're telling me this town's never been attacked before?
Andelin is a quiet town. Not much happens, but nothing like this.
Well, I won't tell you that it's not supposed to happen, but, you know, sometimes it does happen. You should always be prepared, but...
He nods and he stands up. And he offers a fat, sweaty hand for a handshake.
I'll reciprocate and give him a handshake too. Firm one.
The grip is surprisingly as tight and as firm as yours. All been Western at your service. At least I'm trying to be a better man after all this. What can I do to help you?
I want to organize a towns meet to get a head count going, since the level of carnage seems to have surpassed quite a few bodies.
It's quite catastrophic. Unbelievable. The repairs alone are going to be quite expensive. But for the town meetings where you're trying to hold, he mentions towards the roof, ring the bell.
I'm okay with just ringing the bell myself.
I mean, if you don't want to, I'll do it myself.
No, I'll do it. Hey, Leo, can you keep an eye on Mr. Glass here?
You already know. I got you.
Glasstester just rolls his eyes and his arm.
I'm gonna go up to the tower. I'm gonna
All right.
swing the bell.
The tug of the rope. The bell swings to the left, and then a gong to the right. Gong left again. Gong. And the bell continues to ring. The more you swing it.
I'll look around to see if anyone starts walking towards us.
At first, no, but then you do see curious heads peek out from slowly opening doors towards the town center, and then they look up towards the bell. They like sort of.
Oh, go ahead.
They like kind of like shield their faces from the sun by holding their hands out in front of them, and then they all go back inside, and slowly you can see small numbers and crowds of people bundled up, sort of shuffle their way towards the town master's hall.
I'm gonna scream out, the beast is gone for now. Please meet us at Town Master's Hall.
All right, your message is delivered. The townspeople are coming.
Alright, I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna place my hand on Albern's? What's his name?
Harbin.
Weston.
Wester.
Wester.
Sorry, Harbin Wester.
Harbin West. I'm gonna place my shoulder on, or place my hand on his shoulder, and tell him that you know, I think it's time to talk to your townspeople, and could you help us organize a head count, since you should know your citizens' names.
Harbin kind of just stares at his feet for a minute, and he raises his head. I hardly know anyone in this town.
It's already.
Well, I hope. Do you have like a ledger of citizens living here? Or...
There's gotta be.
I mean, I suppose I do. I will. If you could help me out, arrange the hall in a way to accommodate for such a large group of people. I'll look for some documents for your account. As you can see, he motions towards the room. And you see dead members of the Red Brand. All my staff have been disposed of.
I see. Leo,
My staff, you say?
Can you
What's it?
help him look for the papers? And then Glassstaff, can you help me clean up?
Yeah, sure.
Gotcha.
Takes you a few minutes to dispense of the bodies, and Glassstaff also helps you to arrange the hall to be a lot more accommodating. In the meanwhile, Harbin motions you, Liu, towards the back of the hall into another room.
Gotcha.
There's a small library. Cute half-oval desk sits in the middle, flanked by ceiling-high bookshelves. My last attendant before he was... Well, he liked to keep things tidy. And he points towards the bookshelves. I never really paid him much a visit, but it looks like he's organized everything we need in accordance. Let's see. His fat fingers sort of fish between the books. Here we go. And he pulls out a thick, leather-bound journal. He sets it on the table. Now, I don't know how accurate this thing is, but appears to be, flips through the pages, documents of a residence. Could start here. If you would fetch me a paper and a quill, please.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go grab one then. And find the nearest one.
Luckily, there's a small stack of parchment. And there's an ink bottle, but no quill.
Gotcha. Don't I have one in my inventory?
You do. There we go. Did you indeed find your quill?
Jake.
I do not see one.
I think it was charcoal you had.
Charcoal?
Because they made the sketch of the werewolf somehow.
Oh yeah, I guess I can use it. Yeah, I'll just use that. I guess.
All right. Seeing as you procure the charcoal, Harbin sort of looks up at you. I never got your name.
Name's Leo.
Harbin offers his hand towards you. Nice to meet you, Leo. I'm Harbin Wester.
I'm gonna shake his hand, knowing I've shaken it before.
Oh. He looks at your hands. Got a nice grip there, yeah?
He's like a
He
butcher.
motions towards the paper. I trust I can trust you with the bribery duties.
Oh yeah, I can do that. That's something in my wheelhouse. I know you're not gonna do it.
Harbin kind of just like looks away, unsure what to think, and partly ashamed.
I was whispering that to myself. This man got big ass ears, bro.
No, it's a little awkward because it's just pretty silent at the moment. Seems he didn't respond about that. But he says, all right. He kind of shovels past you and reaches inside a small box. And he pulls out a few gold pieces and he counts both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. How's 5 gold sound for this task? Is that alright with you?
You don't have to pay me. This is for the betterment of the town, not for a job.
I see. He takes the gold coins back and puts them back in the box. Alright, I think we should help out your friends out there.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. Now we'll go back to you, Ben, as you're alone with Sister Gariel.
Cody.
You did?
Probably making that tea. We will go back to you guys instead.
Alright.
Leo, once you return back to the Town Master's Hall, you can see flanking the entrance are 2 rows of long tables with like a space in between them, big enough for like, I think like it's just like I'd say big enough just so you can like comfortably walk around, as if you were to orate or to like talk to people. I guess you could comfortably speak to the room. In front of you is also another long table, so just 3 long tables in a row.
Alright.
Actually, I'll arrange this, but for the time being, you see Glassstaff and your man Ugash have just finished setting up this town meeting.
Alright. I'm gonna go and open the doors.
I'm gonna follow him and look outside.
You know, when you swing open the doors, there's a large crowd of people. Their faces,
Large. As in, like, half the town? Or, like, how many people are we talking here?
Off of a quick head count, you can count about 30 people.
Oh, okay.
And more are coming.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna start ushering them in, telling them, please head inside. Head inside.
Right. They take your kind gesture and they all walk inside. Each of their rosy pink faces. And they quickly fill up the room.
I'm gonna start asking them if I'm gonna start asking them individually if everyone's accounted for, like how their family's accounted for.
You get a range of responses between the yes, the no, and some didn't even respond to you at all. They don't even look at you.
Alright, asshole.
Damn.
Parents died? Fucking loser, bro. Alright, I'm gonna start calling off names. Actually, no, I'll wait till everyone's in here.
Hold on. I'm gonna tap Leo on the shoulder and I'll whisper.
Yeah, what's up?
This would be a good time to take some forms.
Taking form? What are you talking about? Oh, shit, you're right. Well, actually, what kind of people are in here, William? What kind of races are in here?
The town itself is mostly human, but you do see the occasional indoor.
Okay. I already have those, so,
And some elves.
yeah, I already have elves indoors.
Alright, just a suggestion.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You wanna cut to Ben now that he's back?
Yeah, of course. Alright, Ben, from your POV. Just as you and Sister Gariel have about cleaned up a good number of the bodies, you hear the bell ring. This loud gong. And you look up. In the distance, you can see a small bell tower like sprouting up between the roofs of the town's people's houses. And you can see slightly the very tiny head, so it's good gashes. And you can hear him shouting to get the attention of the people who are observing the bell being run. Oh, good God. I fucked it up. That's not what he said, but... Sister Gariel mentions that it looks like your friend here has found the bell. That's quite creative. I didn't think about that.
How many more? Do we have like a little bit more to go, William?
You do, yeah. You've secured a small pile outside of the foot of the steps near the road. Did you want to continue? I mean, we could always do this later.
I look down at like the dead bodies and I just kind of. I should probably keep going. It's always good to honor the dead, not to leave them out for the unwanted. Now I'll look at her and I say, I know you don't follow my religion, per se, but honoring the dead is something that I hold very dearly. Even if the dead people are maybe the unsavory foe or someone that you didn't like, it always is good to honor someone's life. Even if they weren't good or were good. So it's,
who is it you follow, may I ask?
Kind of like pop out the little raven as it like dangles from my neck. I follow the Raven Queen, which is the god of death. Not like the god of death as in, oh, it's gonna kill you. I laugh, I say no. The god of death as in a god that doesn't see death as like a thing per se, but as a rite of passage. All things are created equal and all things will eventually die. So honoring the dead is always something good to do. I'm so distracted. He's being William over here. Fuck everything.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I like looked over and all I see are like tink, 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 tink. But I chuckle to myself and I say, it's a long story on why I started following this religion, but to say that the religion is, well, you know, sister, you follow a religion. You have your own little things that your religion tells you to do and doesn't tell you to do, right?
Perhaps, but I'm more interested about your goddess of god of death. Actually, you want to? Why did you choose to follow her? I mean, we have nothing but time.
I laugh. So yeah, time is a valuable thing, isn't it? I followed her after a military accident, if you would say. I used to serve in the Draconic military over in. Oh, hold on. I fucking forgot the name. I don't even have it written down. I had it on that piece of paper. Fuck. We'll just work on it. I say the name of where I was.
DMs.
What?
You sent it to me.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. I got you. You're right. I did. Where are my DMs? There it is. I gotta look at this damn thing. Hold on. Remlar. Lakerond. I'll jump back in here. I say, I used to serve in the military in Remlar. And we had a run-in with some of the orcs up in the mountains. I was tagged to go take my little troop and sneak our way up there and hopefully take out the orc captain there, quietly and discreetly. I laugh to myself and I say, well, it didn't really go as planned. And to say the least, I'm the only surviving member. Barely surviving member. Our captain sent some troops to reinforce us to make sure that we're even alive. And well, when they only found me, they understood and they went and took care of the captain. A couple months in the military, I decided to leave discharged honorably, and I took up a lot of reading. I don't know why, but reading was just something that like took my mind off of the whole incident anyway. And as we're doing this, while I'm like shoveling and like moving shit around and stuff.
Yeah, and she's also like, she's closely following you and also assisting you with the shoveling and helping you move bodies into the road too as well.
And I look at her and I say, a lot of reading led me into the paladin-esque lifestyle. You know, as a paladin of the Raven Queen, well, not really as a paladin of the Raven Queen. I used to be actually a paladin of Bahamut and followed his ways, but nothing towards him at all. But I found reading more about the Raven Queen kind of ushered me into an understanding that I kind of wanted to follow her and what she stood for. You know, death is everything. Everything will, you know, eventually die. You'll die. I'll die. And my friends will, unfortunately, they'll die at some point. It's something you just have to accept. And once you accept that death is a natural part of life, and not to fear it, and that it is an inevitable thing, then you'll start to understand that all life is meaningful, no matter how bad the person was, or how useless the person was, or how amazingly good the person was. At the end of the day, you're all going to the same place, and you will all meet the same person. It's just the little things.
At this point in the conversation, you've unbeknownstly just finished your task. She kind of puts her hand on her hip. She licks her lip. You have a very strange way of taking something so ghastly as death and just making it interesting.
That's kind of the whole shtick, I guess you could say.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about the mishap on your campaign. And seems like that you've found an entirely new purpose. That must be quite the thing for you.
Yeah, you could say so. It's definitely a interesting purpose, but unbeknownst to myself, it is a purpose. And
Ariel nods.
And I'll take a few candles out of my bag and set them up near like where all the like we're kind of like where we shoveled in the mass of all the dead people. And
Gariel nods as well. He watches you closely.
I'll take a knee and say a prayer while holding the like little raven in my hand. After a couple seconds, I'll get up and like brush my knees off, brush my arms off. Well, hopefully they'll be going to the right place.
Nods and puts a hand on your shoulder. You have a profound sense of purpose and respect for the living and the dead that it's amazed me, honestly. It's rare to see something like that, especially out here, with no offense to this town or anything, but all this trouble and this strife. I don't mean to take the moment away from you, but thank you for leading all of this. I had no idea what to do until you came along, and your respect for the dead has really changed my perspective.
Oh, I'm glad to hear. I kind of laugh to myself and I say, "You don't have to, join at all or anything."
It's not at all what I'm I just wanted to give you my vocal respect, Ben.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Mr. Gariel smiles at you and just kind of takes her hand off your shoulder. It seems like everyone's heading towards the bell. I think you should get going. I can take care of things from here now. Thank you very much for your help.
Let me know if you need any more help. And I'll pat her on the shoulder as I walk past, and I'll scoot myself over to the town center.
She doesn't take her gaze off of you for a minute until you round the bend. And once you do, you see the large crowd outside of the town master's hall.
I go, oh boy.
Slowly funneling in inside. At the doorway, you can see Liu and Nugash talking to each other.
I'll walk up to them and kind of like go, oh, okay. Me and the oh my goodness, I totally forgot her name.
You didn't get her name, did you?
No, not off the top of my head. Unfortunately, Sorry. Anyways.
You didn't get her name, did you?
No. I kind of look at you and just like, I'll get her name. Anyways, what's up with all this? I see we have
a head count of the town. See who's missing and who's not.
Now that I think about it, we're gonna be calling people by name. You should probably go get that person's name. You should really go.
I laugh. I'm like, oh yeah, huh? That's probably a good idea. And I run back. I like sprint back. I'm like, I come running around the bend. I kind of like walk up to her and go, okay. Sorry for the really stupid question. You literally just told me your name, and I did not catch it because I was a little preoccupied.
Gariel, Garael, however you want to spell it. That's just the common written form of it.
I'll write it down in like my notebook, kind of like slap it together, do a little twist tie, and I go, Gariel.
Yes.
Very pretty name.
Thank you.
And I'll give her like a little salute and I'll run off. I go, okay. Leah. I got her name. I give you like the look like, I got her name.
Face palm, bro.
So I just kind of like laugh and I go, her name's Gariel. Add that.
Gariel? Alright, cool. Well, let's hope there's not two Gariels in this town. Alright.
I swear to God.
Funnel inside.
Funneling inside, you see the small crowd has completely taken up almost the entirety of the room. There is mumbling amongst each other. People are sort of just like comforted each other after the incident. Some of them are covered in blood. Some of them are cleaning each other up. There's a real sense of community going on for the most part. And no one has seemed to pay much attention to you when you enter, but they talk amongst themselves.
What about what's Fat Boy doing? What's Arbin doing?
Oh, I actually forgot to give him his desk. Hold on.
You hear like
Arbin,
the Lego sound effect.
yeah, sure. Let's actually get him. Let's get him a little minifigure going.
Yeah.
So a picture of a fat man.
I should have picked up a minifigure. I didn't know which one I wanted.
Just get No, I wouldn't do the Duke like that. I was gonna say the Duke from Resident Evil 8, but that would be doing him so dirty.
I'm doing him pretty bad.
He's the Duke.
Let's see.
That dude who's like pouring the Mountain Dews into the smoothie.
That guy?
That guy. Yes.
Dude.
Make sure you save this as like its own piece too.
I will. See, I will consider him for another character, but
Damn it to hell.
I know I got everyone's favorite British man,
Oh no. Who is it?
Winston Churchill, buddy.
God damn.
No, you're doing him dirty, bro.
It's alright. The fucker's dead anyway.
Shit, bro.
Let's go.
Homie didn't help take down Hitler for that.
Nah, he did not.
Just to get shit on in D&D, bro.
He absolutely did. He brought it once himself. Fuck a JPEG.
Not even this. Not even.
Oh no.
Nah.
Yes, sir. buddy.
Not the checkered back.
You already know, bro.
Oh,
Straight from the
no.
wiki, brother.
Nah.
Straight from the
character doesn't have a checkered background.
Just dig him up and shit on him while you're at it, bro.
That's all we can work with at the moment.
This poor bastard. Rolling in his grave.
He could roll. Alright, so
Alright, William, where are we?
where are you? Put Toby over here. Shit.
Who's here too?
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah,
here.
bro, he's part of the town.
Except for Super Smash Brothers intro, like logo. Everyone is here.
Bro, keep an eye on Glasscock, though. What the fuck are you sitting in the corner by himself there for?
I'm standing right next to you.
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't notice you.
Scared.
When he does, he's like sort of jumps in place. Oh my!
It's kind of racist of you, bro.
Do you just kind of like? Do you ever announce yourself?
Only when I have to.
It's gonna be a very long night.
We're gonna be the best of friends.
Alright.
You grab his shoulder.
I'm open to that, but let's talk about that after this. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Wester sort of like slams down a gavel to get everyone's attention.
Where's Cody?
Oh, he's doing something.
Good morning. Our new friends have gathered us all here today to talk about the situation, what's going on. They've asked, they've requested that we use this this space to talk about the situation. If we are still trying to deal with and assess the damages to the town. We're still trying to count the dead, the injured, the sick. I will say before we get into this meeting that we will make it through this. And sort of like lowers his head apologetically. I know I haven't been the best town master, but I humbly request that you work with me to bring this town to the luster it once was. And lifts his head. I am also announcing my resignation after this.
Nice.
Once this situation is concluded, we will begin prematurely the next voting for the town master. He sort of motions to Liu. Mr. Liu, you and your comrades have the floor.
Alright. Alright, everyone. Here's the deal. What time is it when the werewolves started attacking out of context?
Out of context, it was around sunset, so just after that would have been about 8 o'clock.
Okay. So after sunset-ish at nighttime, there was some howling, and we, as a town, were attacked by a werewolf. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. A lot of people. There were many deaths.
Just imagine the stock like
the Smash crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was lots of fire. There were people screaming. For those of you who don't know, that happened. I'm sorry. Like, something's going on. You didn't know that like a werewolf was attacking and screaming all over the place. You must be heavy sleepers. But people have been lost, and we have this ledger here, and we need to keep track of who is alive, who is not, who is missing, and anything we can just get a hold of information-wise at the moment. So I'm going to go through this list of names, and I'd love for you to call out your name, say here, once it's called out. And then I'm just going to start going through that. But I'm going to check first on the list to see if, what, her name's Gariel, right? And check if Gariel's name is on here. Double check if there's 2 Gariels.
there is just one Gariel.
Cool. I'm going to cross that off then. Or put a check mark next to it.
Alright, it takes a few minutes, but eventually you do get as far as you can tell. Everyone that is at least accounted for in the room has been accounted for.
Okay. How many does that leave unaccounted for?
Besides for a few of the injured family members, say maybe about 4 or 5-ish.
Only 5 people? Damn.
They were just unable to make it. You also notice amongst the people that were not accounted for is Sean.
Sean. The fuck is Sean?
Blacksmith. The blacksmith.
Oh. Well, yeah. I still haven't been properly introduced to him, so I don't fucking... Anyway, we just need to check his asshole when though it's him. He's a werewolf. Alright, has anyone seen Sean?
Crowd of people look towards each other, and then you see unanimous shaking of heads.
There's didn't he have a wife? Or did he live alone?
He lives alone.
Oh, what? He would live alone. Alright. Has anyone talked to Sean in the last day?
You see a very thin, slender hand sort of reach up. I did. Ben, this is Sister Gariel speaking now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Gariel came over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Gariel. What was this conversation you had with him? What happened?
Sean and I are friends. I used to.
So.
Well, I haven't seen him for a little while. Sometimes we would just meet for lunch or just to talk.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very quiet and reserved man. He's nice. What's this about, may I ask? The sudden...
Well, I mean, he's missing. Like, I called his name out and he didn't say I or here.
Well, in the last
I'm just trying to get a grip on, like, who's missing, who's seen people.
The last I saw from him was that he was home.
I'm gonna
Oh.
guide class to the front with me. I'm gonna yell super loud. We suspect Sean was part of this brutal animal attack.
Damn it, my nigga.
You hear another volley of
nigga.
We gotta keep this contained. We got an entire town.
You can see just out of the corner of your eye, Toby just kind of shaking his head with his hands covering his face, and he's just like,
shitting his britches right now.
I like.
And what he means by that.
You mean to say that Sean was the werewolf?
No.
And what he what Ugashir means by that is it is easy to assume that someone is affiliated by not being in the presence of like the majority to be able to explain themselves. So which is why I'm trying to get a head count on everyone. And him not being here, yes, does look like suspicious, but I'm just trying to get a lay of the land and see what who he knows, who he's friends with, what his habits are. I'm just trying to get a lay of an understanding of who these people are, who the town people are. And so what I'm really trying to get at is it normal for Sean to not show up to town meetings like this?
No, he's very studious about being attentive.
Oh, so he's just fucking sweating bullets, and Jake's like, yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna have to pull so much shit off right now. I'm gonna have to think on my toes at all times. Alright, how many able-bodied men are here at the moment? And how many women and children are here? I'm gonna
able-bodied
look
men.
through the list.
You see at the moment about maybe 3 or 4 able-bodied men raise their hands.
I'm gonna just look around and see how many women are there, women and children.
Not including Assistant Gariel, there are 4 other women, and the rest are children, as well as other just general townsfolk.
Oh, okay.
God.
I was gonna. No, you're like. There's 4 able-bodied men and 4 able-bodied women. It's there's 50 children. What the fuck is going on in this
Baby
town?
fucking.
I know. Alright. The able-bodied men, is it safe to assume you have gear or armor or something to protect yourselves with?
And they sort of look amongst each other, and they just all nod.
Okay. We'll need that. Last night I did come across an old man who was wearing armor. Do we know who that is? He was inside one of the houses.
That must be Mr. Hallwinter.
I'm gonna check the list and see if or check around and see if he's actually here.
He is actually in
Oh,
the very
shit.
corner, sitting on a stool.
My man.
An old man in armor,
But
sitting by his lonesomes, politely.
Mr. Holwind, what? My guy, are you good? Sitting over. Shit. This man almost died to a werewolf last night.
How do you know that?
How do I know that? I saw it through the window, bro. I saw it go down.
It do go down.
Well, he raises.
I saw the werewolf jump out the window, run away.
He raises his hand at you and he gives you a very slow wave and a soft smile.
Shit, bro.
Happy you're all right, good sir.
I'm happy you're up. Damn. I looked inside and saw you were out of it.
Yes, I was very out of it. Yes.
Is it safe to assume you're able-bodied, or are you still recovering? Because based on what happened last night, I'm assuming that I can count on you to at least be a pair of eyes that we can trust.
Mr. Hallwinter nods and he proudly just sort of beats his armor chest plate.
Gotcha. Okay. Out of context, based off of what happened with the werewolf, I'm assuming he's gonna be shit for pants when he sees like any type of fire. So that's the basis of what I'm gonna go off of right now. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Holwinter and you 4 able-bodied men, I suggest we have a night watch. So at least 2 people checking around town. Is there a woodworker here that's able to work? Or who's able to use wood? Who's able to efficiently work with wood?
There's a long silence, and then you see like towards the left corner here, the crowd sort of like disperses because like, oh shit, we forgot. And you see a dwarf who is still raising his hand. You just could not see his hand because he is not human size.
Oh, did I catch your name?
No. Would you like to know my name?
I would like to know your name. I'm gonna check the list to see if he's on here when he said it.
Sort of scoots off his stool, slowly makes his way over towards the table, and reaches his hand out.
I shake it.
My name is Igor Soloneski.
Igor. I'm just gonna attempt to tell that out. All right, Igor. I'm gonna check the list to see if he's on here.
He is listed as a temporary resident.
All right, it says here you're a temporary resident.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
Of course, I am renting room from Oceans over towards Toby.
Shit! It's that guy! Alright. Well, Igor. No, he was, he was sleeping in that room, remember? And, Toby was like, oh yeah, we have someone staying in our room. Or one dude staying in our room, in one of the rooms. And that's when we were looking for it. Alright, it's this guy. Alright. Well, Igor, I'm gonna ask for your help. It's gonna be a busy day today. It's morning, right? Like early morning. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna ask you to grab like maybe 2. Actually, you able-bodied men. All right. There's 4 of you, right? I think you guys need to go with Igor. Igor. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up MS Paint for this one real quick. Paint.net. Paint app. Alright, let's see this. I'm gonna change screens. Pause the music, then you would be able to hear it. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna be like drawing this out on like scribbling this out on the paper. Obviously it'll look good because it's Leo doing it. So we have these houses here, right? We got the tops right here. What I propose, fuck, that's a little big. What I propose, Igor, is that you teach these men to set up watchtowers. I know that'll take a lot of wood, but I'm sure we have it plenty based on like the destruction right now. Set up watchtowers because we're gonna need to keep a eye out for something in the night because apparently there's fucking werewolves walking around and we need to keep track of that. One thing I do know they don't like is fire, so we're gonna need at least 2 watchtowers. These will be made out of wood. It doesn't have to look good. This is for practical purposes. So we can actually attempt to protect this place. We're gonna need a watchtower. We're gonna need 2 little. We're gonna need a little metal container to hold like fire inside. And we'll keep those inside the watchtowers, and that'll keep you guys warm up there. And if you see something, we're gonna have these little metal hatches on the outside of them. And so what you're gonna do is gonna light those torches up. We're gonna give whoever's up there a bow, and so you can light those up with fire just in case. But those torches on the outside of them lit up, that is going to signal that there is something going on, and that should be enough to alert the other watchtower, and then they will light theirs up as well. And I think the first watchtower I need to place will go on top of the what's the building we're called? The town master's hall. I would need to put a watchtower up here next to the bell tower, and so that will be our signifier for the for something that's wrong. Another thing we'll need is a escape plan. I'm just kind of talking aloud so everyone can hear, not just Igor and the 4 dudes. But we will need an escape plan. I think I can trust Toby with that, because I know never mind, because I know he's a smart lad. That's all I'm gonna leave it at, out of context. I know he has a fucking secret exit in his damn bar, so I know he can come up with something that's actually like planned out. But yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking right now. I'll go back to the other. We'll go back to the. But that's what I'm planning right now. We need some watchtowers. We need some fire ready, and we need to gather some wood to make those watchtowers. And I think you, Igor, you're capable of coming up with that.
Igor looks attentively. He's listening to your plan, but he's looking at your drawings carefully. You have a beautiful pencilmanship.
Oh, thank you.
Have you ever
spent a lot of time?
Apprenticeship? I could use a helper.
For woodworking?
He nods.
Wouldn't be a skill I wouldn't mind having, actually.
He smiles and sort of nudges you with his hand. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna roll perception on him. See, like, I'm gonna like eye his hands and eye his like gear, and see if he's like more of like just a woodworker.
Scanning this man.
I am actually scanning Terminator.
The Fallout
right now.
fucking vat.
Yeah.
Zooming in and looking at his body parts.
I rolled a 9, so that's 12. I'm gonna see if his hands are all like they've been through a lot. If there's like calluses on them.
Absolutely. You quit taking careful attention to look for said calluses. You do find them beneath very old, worn, and rusted rings. But yes, his hands also kind of shake just a little bit, but his hands are rough. Calluses are present. These are the hands of someone with experience, even lifetimes, maybe.
Does he have any weapons like on his person right now that I can see?
On his person, no. He just holds what appears to be like, you know how like we have like, you know what a pizza cutter looks like, right?
Oh, what?
A pizza cutter?
Oh yeah.
Imagine that.
Disc.
But, yeah, he has like a circular like knife disc like attached to his hip.
All right. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that later. I'm sure his name's written down. Woodworker. Okay. Cool. All right. For the time being, the werewolf will definitely not be out right now, but I do suggest if your house has been destroyed in any way, we should make this town master's hall, if you're okay with that, Churchill. This like the main center for living in. We're gonna have to repurpose this. Everyone, if you want to go, we can break for now. Everyone grab food, water, anything, any necessities that you need from your houses. Just prepare is what I'm saying. We'll take some time to grieve over the lost ones, and then we'll come back and we will work on this. What we can do next.
The crowd sort of looks toward each other, then back at you. You see, in the sea of nodding heads, for the first time, smiles. Hope.
And I'll point to Gary, and I'll be like, you're coming with me.
She blushes immediately and kind of just
What?
points at herself.
Yeah. No one got that joke? Come on, bro. Y'all ain't Shrek fans.
Shrek, yes sir.
Shrek.
But you didn't say in the Irish accent. You're coming with me. Or something.
Yeah. You're coming with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Gariel makes her way towards you, and she just sort of brushes herself off.
How tall is Gariel?
She is 5'8". She's kind of short.
She's not a tall elf.
But no, she's not.
Alright. We'll definitely need your help in a moment. We're gonna check out Sean's house and see if he's alright. See where his whereabouts are. Anything else you'd like to add before we break, Arvin? Oh, you wanted to talk about the the resignation or something, I remember, right?
You had already announced it.
Yeah, but like, talk about that. Like, are we gonna do something right now, or you gonna
sort of like gives like a flat no gesture with his hand?
No,
I think that rebuilding efforts should come first. You did a great thing.
All right.
You had a lovely speech. I do not want to make this about me. I'm going to try to help the townsfolk where I can before we discuss that further.
What is this man off about? Alright. So now he's on our side? This are right here. Alright. Well, alright, I appreciate that. I definitely think the town needs to come first. If we can get these tables moved out of the way, and prepare for like people sleeping here, that would be great. That would be like one of the first things we can start doing here, at least. I don't know, what were you planning on doing?
Arbing sort of thinks to himself, and he shrugs. Not much I can do except for tend to the wounded, see what people need.
You got some kind of doctor or something?
I will help where I can, but no, I'm not a doctor.
Oh. Alright. Well,
Actually,
before we break... Oh, what's up?
You're gonna need supplies. I'm gonna see if I can arrange some letters to mail out to my contacts.
Alright, let me know who you, send the letters up. Actually, can't trust me. Alright, well, let me know.
This is the rock stare.
Yeah.
Contacting.
Who you got? Alright. Are there any medics here before we break? I need to get or anyone who knows anything medically.
They all point towards Sister Gariel.
Alright. Have you taught anyone here in town, Gariel? Any ways of the medicine?
He shakes her head. No. No one seemed to have any interest.
Bro, I'm gonna kill these guys.
I'll help her out.
No, I'm not having her. We need her to check out Sean's shack with us while we're shot the smithies. We still have this. While she still has this idea of who the fuck she thinks Sean is in her head. But we can come back. Nah. You want to tend to the wounded?
Sure, I'll tend to the wounded.
Alright, cool. Keep an eye on Glass, and...
I point to Glass and waggle my finger and point down over here. Like a dog.
Alright.
See it
No. All right, I'm gonna walk over to Ben. All right, so I'm be like whispering this a little bit.
I'm just gonna
And so you're familiar. Can you talk with it?
Talk with what?
You're familiar.
Oh yeah, I can. I basically
Can it relay information to you? Is what I'm trying to get.
It can. Yes, I can relay information.
Okay.
Think of it as like another pair of eyes I can see through.
Okay. I think you should keep. Since you have twice the pair of eyes as we do, I think you should keep an eye on Armin. I don't trust him completely yet, because for him to switch, just do a complete 180 and be on the town side is a little. That's something to keep our eyes on, at least for now. I don't know what he's trying to get up, but that's something we need to be on.
Will scurry to the side that's winning.
But yeah, no. I'm gonna look over and see what Toby's doing. If you're just standing there.
Toby is actually making his way towards you guys.
Shit.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit!
That was a good talk there.
Oh, thanks, bro.
I don't know what's up with your city folk or wherever you came from, but you really got a voice for oration. Speak loud, speak clearly.
I'm trying, dude. Oh, trust me, that's at this moment, perhaps. But if you're suggesting I become town mayor, that's a no. Can do, chief.
He laughs and he just sort of waves his hand. No, not at all what I'm suggesting. Look, what's our next step?
What's our next step? I was gonna bring Gariel over to the smithies, so since she's like the only person who really knows him, apparently, we need to get some info out of her, find out what. And that way we can both get info out of her, as well as check out the smithy's place. I don't know what you're gonna do. You seem to have this all-around capability of like helping people as well as initiating like conflicts. So I don't know what you're planning on doing.
Toby kind of he laughs and he shakes his head. I'm just doing what I can around here.
Oh, actually, what I would like you to do. I know you have that secret exit out of your bar. It's the only way I could actually get out. I remember telling you, but I think you should come up with an escape plan or some kind of escape route that people can take just in case the werewolf does come back. Because I think you could take care of that.
That'll be nuts.
All right.
Actually, I need to talk to you all outside. If you meet me out there.
All right. I'm gonna look over. Everyone's still inside, right? They're just talking or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everyone. We're gonna break for now. I suggest come back here before sunset, before the golden hour. I suggest taking a buddy too. If you're able to get up right now, I definitely stay in pairs. If not, like triples or trios or whatever. But keep an eye out for everyone, and we'll meet back here at sunset. And then I'm gonna look at fucking Arbin for the ye old gavel smack.
He just sort of gives you a wave.
Yeah, this dumbass. All right, I'm gonna walk over there and grab the hammer and then smack it on the table and then walk out.
Gobble gung. I'll go over to
Is he in the there he is.
Gariel. I'm gonna walk over to Gariel and I'll ask her, hey, do you want to I know that Lyria asked if you could accompany us to the smithy. Do you want to
Excuse me, who?
I'm gonna keep fucking up your name.
But it's 3 letters, bro.
Is it just Liu?
Yeah.
Liu.
It is quite literally.
Liu. Okay. Liu asked everybody or well, asked rather us if we can go over to the smithy, and we want you to come with because you're the only person that really knew Sean, like knew Sean. Everyone knew Sean, but you were friends with him. So we're hoping if you could come along, so we can get some more. If you can maybe like spot things that we won't pick up on.
You're nuts.
Eyes in the back.
I'll come with you.
Fantastic. Let's get going and do that. That'll probably be the easier thing to do. Yeah, is everyone gonna come with? Are we all like collectively as like a 6-man fuck party going down there to just make sure it's out there? Yeah,
pretty much.
Ugash, Toby isn't coming with us. Ugash is helping healing people here. So I think it would just be if you want to send your Raven out to stay inside the town master hall. Then you can watch it while we can both go with Gary over the smithy.
All right, yeah. Like as we're walking out, everyone's walking out. I'm gonna concentrate and poof my Raven on Gabriel's shoulder.
Didn't Toby ask us to talk to him?
Did he want us to talk to him?
No, didn't he ask us to talk to him?
He said he wants to talk to us outside. So
yeah. So we're going outside.
Okay.
Real quick.
Let's do
Right,
it.
the Raven is now on Gabriel's shoulder.
No, Gary's coming with us. You got to keep him inside the town.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna perch him up above.
Okay.
I kind of like walk over and give my Raven a little scratch.
The Raven squawks at you, and then flies up to the roof and nests up in a corner, watching Harbin carefully.
Guys, look up. All right, that's fun.
Steerage.
Yeah, steerage. Raven steerage. And I look over at Gary and I say that don't worry about him. He's a watchdog.
She kind of look at the Ravens and looks back at you. Funny looking dog.
Right here.
And she leaves.
That's kind of like
Find the rest of the group outside.
all right. Let's talk to Toby. Mr. Toby.
All right, Toby. What do you have to? What you got for us?
He takes a quick glance to look at Gariel, then he kind of looks back at all of you. I don't know where to start, honestly. I want to thank you personally. You folks have done so much. You helped this town a lot. And as a scree, you did help us with the red brand problem. But seeing as how our efforts are now being prolonged, I think I'm not going to charge you for your stay here.
Yes, yeah. That's not a character. That's like in my head. I'm like, oh, like fuck.
Also out of context, Sway, when we went shopping today and we were walking out of the mall, I dabbed up Carlos. Oh, bruh. It was the Big Bang, bro. Trust.
It was thunder.
That shit was thunderous.
I go for like the hug. I went for the hug and then I laughed and then Jake walks up and he was like, all right, Carlos, see you later.
That was crazy, bro. Trust.
Just dapped him up and then William did the same.
She was great. Alright. So back to Toby giving us our green cards for the town.
Let's go.
Toby kind of he rubs his nose and he puts his hand on his hips, trying to find his next words.
What do you mean by that?
I think if I'm gonna be of some help, I'm gonna need to return to the inn. I'm gonna take stock in inventory, see what's going on with it, and
Alright.
I'm gonna dress myself much more appropriately for combat.
Has he been
Alright.
this entire time?
Sure was the time. Bro, I'm gonna take that picture and just draw a shirt over it. It's gonna be a solid color.
Make it supreme.
Yeah, you're right.
Point being, I think it's fair to say that we've all. I know Crassus is just like the catalyst for growth, but I really do think that we've formed quite the group here. Am I wrong in assuming that?
I don't think you're wrong to do that.
Nope.
I say I to that.
He nods.
Well, Toby, we'll let you attend to your business to your inn, but can I ask that you warm up a warm meal when we come back?
Or at least a giant pot for everyone to share, or something.
Points a finger at all of you.
Oh
it's
yeah.
good. I'll get the coach
Didn't use it too much.
for you.
Oh yeah.
He shakes his head. Actually, never mind. Best be on my way.
Alrighty, Toby, take care.
Toby heads off towards the inn.
Alrighty. We're gonna go over to the Shmehai. I assume we're going over to the smithy.
I'm gonna attend to the wounded. You guys head on ahead. I'm gonna head back into the down hall.
Alright.
What was the old man's name again, William? Something Winter.
Oh, that's right.
Old Man Winters.
I will give you the name, but for the time being, you are all making your way up back to the blacksmithy.
Oh yeah.
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
Sure.
I forget his last name.
Lemon
this-
Hall Winter.
Oh, okay.
Auburn, Allwinter, or no?
No, the townmaster's name is Arbin Wester, and then this old guy that had armor that I saved when I was hot rodding the werewolf. That's whole Winter.
Okay.
All right, cool.
As you approach the smithy, you can see the door has been completely almost like bust open. Bits of wood and iron are strewn about in the snow.
Kind of like, I look at it and just go, well, if that doesn't answer our question, if Toby is the werewolf, this definitely looks like it.
Toby.
Or,
Sean.
not Toby, sorry, Sean. I was like, or the werewolf ate Sean. Dun dun dun. As I like look into the doorway. do I like, I'm like peeking in like fucking Scooby Doo, right? I'm like doing the little head peek in, like
Your neck kind of just spaghettis around the corner.
He's some Marvel activity, bro.
That's how I go. I'm just gonna look into the doorway, William. Do I see anything in the inside of that doorway?
At first, you don't. Upon closer inspection, you see a trail of blood leading towards the hallway to your right. The workspace towards what appears to be a half-open door.
Kind of like, I look back to everyone, and I like usher Louis. Dude, I get this name fucking wrong every time. It's literally 3 letters. Liu. I want to say Louis. I don't know why, but I just want to.
My characters' names have been mispronounced throughout every single D&D I've ever played with you guys. So I'm gonna roast you until the end of time until you get it right.
Do it.
It's weird. Alright, we're in the smithy.
Yeah, I'm gonna usher.
Is the front door fucked up, or?
Yeah, the front door is all like
okay.
fucked up and ajarred, and in the inside I saw blood. So I'm gonna usher Leo up here and
let's check this out.
Glassstaff, and I'm gonna tell Glassstaff to stay behind. I'm like, I don't want you dying. You stay behind me. Me and I can't believe how fast I forgot it, dude. I hate my brain. Oh my god. Me and Leo are going to clear the way. Hopefully we don't find anything. I hope. Let's walk up and see if we can't see what's on the other side of this hallway.
Alright, let's see this, William. I'm gonna roll perception. You want to get back in here in the streamos way we're oh my god, nat 20.
Holy shit, Jake sees God. You know that
Alright.
fucking meme where
You carefully follow the trail of blood leading towards the doorway. You can see what appears to be on the sides of the door itself, as well as in the hallway. Almost like in incrementing heights, where something big pushed up against the wall. The wall. Against the wall, yes. Like you see like dents and chipped wood, and you can see what appears to be the start of like normal footprints slowly growing into much larger ones.
And they're heading into the smithy?
Nope, they're heading out.
Oh, okay. We should go inside and check this out.
Alright. Placing your hand against the door, you slowly swing it open. The light illuminates the room, and you see, at first, a pair of feet. And as the door opens, the light proceeds up. You see a bloodied brown tunic, pale hands, and you can see guts are absolutely coming out of the stomach of the person that is laying here.
Oh, sure.
The light carries up over and over, slowly illuminating the man that is lying on the floor in front of you.
You've seen Sean, Ben. Can you tell me if that's him?
I'm just kind of like watching your back, and I turn over and I go, "What? Oh, is that Sean, William?"
It is not. The
Oh,
man on the
dude.
floor is Elmar Barthen.
Holy shit!
I look at Leo and go, "No, that's Barthen, dude. Look."
That's where we ended.
Oh my god!
Oh my god,
Motherfucker.
you motherfucker!
Some of you may die.
It's a
That is
sacrifice.
sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Oh my god, dude, this is gonna weigh on Ben so hard. He just fucking desecrated entire
Rest in
town.
piss, Barthy, bro.
Barthy rip.
I'm gonna put like in big ass parentheses dead next to his thing.
L.
Where there he is.
L plus
Time to
ratio.
crush on his cough.
Yeah, orange justice on his corpse.
Justice on his
Orange Crush. I thought you were talking about like Orange Crush soda.
No, motherfucker.
Well,
Oh,
write it
well.
physically.
I'm good.
Right, it's on a sticky.
I mean,
note.
he's dead and well remembered.
Oh my god.
Fuck a bag.
Fuck a bag is correct.
Just know, Ben, you caused that.
Yeah. Don't worry, Ben will have
He
a
made Barthen die?
schizophrenic breakdown.
He lured the werewolf from the
What's
original
that?
path to the sleeping
Yeah.
giant inn.
Ah.
Did I?
How
I'm pretty sure
did
was
I
the
kill
plan.
the Barthen though?
Yeah, I don't think I killed Barthen. I definitely didn't kill Barthen. That wasn't
It's-
mine.
It's like an inadvertent thing, you know?
Well, instead of leading it to the manor, which was the original plan, you led it to the sleeping giant inn.
Yeah, but isn't that what everyone said? Like, yeah, let's do that because
No, we were
all
gonna
the
lead
red
it
brand.
to the manor so we can kill the red brand in the manor, but then you got
I
seen
mean-
because Carlos was, I don't know, was gonna get seen or whatever, and then
Kind of worked out though. The Red Brand were in the Giants Inn anyway.
some of them were. It wasn't until we got to the manor, screamed on their door like, "Hey, you guys are getting killed," and then we pulled them all to the sleeping giant.
Winstead, I'm 17 years old.
So
Did I mention to you that I'm
We'll never
So,
know.
The OG plan was to get him to the manor, but seeing the opportunity of so many red brand gathered, you're like, hey, why not? Why not indeed?
Why not let
Look what you
loose inside
did.
the city?
Look what you guys did.
I did not do shit, bro.
Just like I am not responsible. You're in a bathroom at a 2013 party.
What?
You're right there, up top to your left. That.
Oh, it's just music. Platinum
Wow.
song. Fuck that.
The night.
All of the lights.
I also wanted to ask the town people if they could trace Sean's steps. That's why I was bringing it up, but I wasn't gonna say like he was a straight up werewolf. But I guess things happen.
We could not keep anyone else from fucking going AWO. I thought we had to contain that shit fast.
What do you mean?
Well, you were talking about werewolves and Sean, and then
No,
Gariel was about to go off.
I said involved with the monster attack. I didn't say werewolf.
No, you said werewolf, bro.
I didn't say werewolf.
Trust.
Trust. I was recording. We'll
So
see.
weird also.
All right. We will continue.